How's it going, people? Simon Slapper here. And yeah, bit of a max update. As it is a new week, so why the hell not? So, since the last video, I was kind of torn between either going for 99 Dunge or just going 90 and everything. And I was doing agility at the time, because of course we've got the skull boots from Skull and Hattie, so I thought I may as well bust them out. Well, I also ended up getting an agility pendant, and unfortunately kind of left me at 89 agility, so I kind of just had to force myself to get our last level, which was about 400k, which is pretty nasty, gotta be honest. Did take quite a while. But I do actually have 90 agility. Hey, so that's another one out the way. And that left me with, I think it was Construction, Hunter, and Thieving to try and get up to 90 plus. Which, yeah, not really liking those. I think Hunter was at 80 and Thieving was about 84. Pretty sure it was 84 Thieving at the time. And yeah, I know what 3 skills I'm going to have left, like the very last 3 that needs to get 99 on. And I can pretty much guarantee it'll be Agility, Thieving, and Hunter. As next month will be the Slayer, Herblore and Summoning run, and I'll also have Farming at the same time. I've actually got all of the seeds required for 99 farm now, for all these mage seeds which you're seeing now in the background. And yeah, so Farming is sorted. QBD has actually paid for my Farming, which I think was about 130 mil. So yeah, not bad. Good fight, QBD. So basically I'm going to be left with these skills, and Construction will probably be done quite quickly because I'll have the cash by then without fail, I would have thought. And yeah, so agility, I don't mind agility too much, as I can actually kind of half AFK it, as the gnome course is kind of very easy and you barely have to move the mouse. So I'll probably just stay there instead of upgrading to the barbarian village. I'm not sure how much quicker the barb one is. I don't know if any of you agility whores actually know the XP rates there. I don't think it's too much more than gnome course, is it? Maybe 10, 15k? I don't know, we'll see. I'll try and work it out. But yeah, agility, not so bad. I wouldn't actually mind leveling agility. Then we come to Hunter and Thieving. Now, I have tried to level this Thieving up because, as we all know, the Caridian tasks will be coming out soon and I will need it for the elites. And I've got a funny feeling it'll either be later today or tomorrow, which kind of leaves me with no time to try and get 6, well I think it's 6 levels, no 5 levels. So yeah, that's going to be about 1.8 mil Thieving XP. And I'm sure some of you actually really like Thieving, and some of you may even like Hunter, but for me, I've tried Thieving. Fair play, for the past couple of days I've literally just been going for Thieving. I got that 90 agility pretty much the same day I made that last video. So yeah, Thieving. I've only gained 2 levels, which is about 500 or 600k XP. Which, considering the fact that you can get about 150k XP an hour doing Pyramid Plunder, is pretty pathetic. I really cannot do Thieving. I've tried Monkey Knife Fighters, I've stolen from thieves, I've knocked out men of fights and robbed them. Even from stalls, I went to the wall safes, for Christ's sake, up in Tavali. And yeah, it's just a nightmare. Thieving and me do not get along. I'm sure there's a skill like that for everybody. It might be Construction, it might be Hunter, it might even be Agility or Runecrafting. Everyone's got one of those nightmare skills. And I can tell you now, Thieving will be the last skill I'll have at 99. It is an absolute bitch. It's killing me. But hopefully I will be able to get it up to 91 sometime soon. It is, not looking forward to it, not even in the slightest. Hunter, on the other hand, I have actually touched a bit of Hunter. Thieving wise though, I did gain 2 levels, sorry, I forgot to mention that, so that's up to 86, good times, way. Hunting though, kind of left on Hunt. And I'm kind of torn between what to do. I know I can do Draconic Dradinkos right now, and those Draconics are actually really fast XP. I think I used 2 doses of the Juju Hunt pots, which I think are about 10 minutes each. And it was about 50k XP I gained, which should work out around 150k XP. It'll probably be between about 150 and 200 I'll be getting most likely. So yeah, that is actually fairly quick XP. But at the moment, I'm kind of doing the, is it Crimson Butterflies? Or Crescent Butterflies, wherever they're called, up in the Piscators Hunter area. And I'm catching those barehanded, as that actually gives a little bit of agility XP at the same time as Hunter. I'm not actually sure how much XP I'm gaining an hour there, but I do know I can pretty much AFK it, so I might very well end up going the slow way to get this Hunter. And that'll probably be sticking to butterflies all the way, because I can just kind of stand there and, yeah, do nothing, in a nutshell. But yeah, I don't know. Any of you hunters, all your 99 hunters, or your high level hunters, let me know some decent alternatives. And kind of like the XP rates, is there a better way for me to go about doing this? Because Draconic Jadingos do seem to be the best. I don't know if there's a better way than that or what. But yeah, let me know. That'd be actually really nice to know. Thieving, is there any kind of sneaky ways to level up Thieving? Other than exploding all of your XP lamps and stuff into it? That would actually be a really amazing info, I've got to be honest. But yeah. And now, construction. I've actually got 90 construction, so I've actually gained a level on that. And that was actually really useful. I've now got that cape rack which can store all the capes I want. Which is pretty amazing, seeing as those skill capes are mounting up and kind of taking up a hell of a lot of room. So I've kind of thrown all of those in there. And yeah, while we're on the topic actually, I don't know how many people have actually noticed, but the Tok'ra Kal cape, the like meant to be super uber awesome melee cape, the armor on that is only like 240. Yet the armor rating on skill capes is 2,300 and something. That's got to be a mistake, swear to God. Does anyone know if Jagex are planning on fixing that, or is that just literally what they plan on doing? Because it's kind of made the entire point of doing the kill moot. There's no point in getting it. It's only 0.5% critical. It's kind of useless compared to an extra 2,000 armor, which just means you take less and less damage. So I don't know, critical percent chance doesn't really seem to affect much, especially 0.5. I mean, come on, the extra armor just means you'll be able to kill for a hell of a lot longer, so why bother with it, like? That's the same with the mage cape as well, the god capes, although fair play they are about level 60, but still, they should have more armor than what they do. I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of going off on sidetrack here, but construction-wise, I did originally buy, I think it was about 7.8k oak planks I needed for leveling, and yeah, that cost me a fair chunk. But before I ended up doing that, I had a daily skill thing to make mahogany wardrobes or whatever it was. And that gave me a massive chunk of XP. And I kind of got distracted, but then I also remembered that one of you guys, I think it was Mr. Buster, did leave a comment on the one video telling me to keep an eye out for teaks, as sometimes they are a lot cheaper than oaks. So, after buying all these oaks, I decided, hell, why not, I may as well check the GE. And turns out, he's actually spot on with our info. That was actually pretty amazing info. Thanks very much for that. And I ended up saving myself a mil, actually. And that's just on the one level. So, yeah, I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that. And I was also told of another alternative. And it's a pretty interesting one. For those of you with high level Slayer, you can kill the Jadingos over in that little Jadingo dungeon. And basically, for those of you who haven't killed them before, or just don't really know about it, they drop a lot of logs. And some of which are mahogany, mages, yews, teaks, and then just a bunch of other stuff on top of it, particularly blue charms. So if you have the high Slayer, still need the summoning and stuff, or you just kind of want to go about doing your construction a bit of a different way, maybe make some money while you're at it, then they are actually really, really good, as if you sell all of the other logs other than the mahoganies, it almost pretty much pays for itself. So you can turn all those planks, or all those logs into planks for free in a nutshell. But at the same time, you still get to keep all of the blue charms you get, which will mount up and will get you those summoning levels very, very quickly. So yeah, pretty cool alternative. I don't know if there's any others kind of like that. But I did kind of try to look around to see where else you can get those planks, and I think it's the jungle horrors or the cave horrors. They also drop planks. So yeah, I might give that a go and see how that goes. Although I'm not seeing particularly much use out of killing the cave horrors, because if I remember rightly, they don't drop them massively often. But it is another free alternative to get your construction up, so yeah, I don't know. But anywho, that is 90 construction. I have got the 90 agility. Thieving is going to be an absolute bitch. I don't see myself getting the 91 thieving before this Carillion Desert comes out, especially if it's coming out this week. And I assume it will, as next Monday is the 28th, I think. So yeah, I don't see them releasing it then, although they did with the God statues, so never know. But if they do come out either later today or tomorrow, then I will very likely cover that. So hopefully I'll have the easy task guides up as well on day of release, pretty much. Well, as long as I got everything needed for it, hopefully. But yeah, that should be done. And I'll have that up for you as soon as I can, because I'm sure many people are interested. And I would actually really like to know what kind of special benefits you get, because the last ones, the Mauritania task, gave you some amazing benefits. So, could be quite interesting. In other news though, the QBD guide, the cupboard door. Basically, I've kind of sorted it out now. I kind of got it back down to how I used to. It's back to about 4 kills per inventory. And yeah, I'll try and make a guide on that. Although, to be honest, the way I've been doing it is kind of for the higher level player, as I'm sure you'll probably need high defense and melee stats. So yeah, I'm not sure how well it's going to work out for you lower levels with slightly lower defense, but then again, it is very, very easy to get back to your gravestone, so it's well worth giving it a go, even if you're unsure. So yeah, the guide for that will probably be coming out fairly soon, sometime. Range, I haven't really tried yet. Mage, I did dabble a little bit, but it is fairly slow compared to the melee. So I'm not sure if I'll make a guide for that, although if everyone wants it, then, well, why not? May as well while I'm there, eh? I've actually got another quest guide. Now, I did say all the quest guides coming out Friday, but I kind of... Put it this way, I got that fed up with thieving and really couldn't be bothered to do it. I kind of distracted myself by standing around for about 20 minutes and then convinced myself I'd be better off doing a quest that doesn't give me any thieving XP. So that kind of got done abruptly earlier on. And that might very well come out either today or tomorrow. Just, well, I don't know, why not? Like, it's only a very, very quick one. And if you haven't got it, then you may as well do it, as it's a daily thing attached to it at the end as well, which is useful for highish level summoning. So yeah, kind of cool. Might well worth be doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Not really sure what else I can do. But that is my max update. Agility, I'll probably leave it at 90. I'll probably try and get the rest of these to 90. If I do finally get them all up to 90 by the end of this month, I probably will move on to the 99 Dungeoneering. Because, well, why not? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Apparently, though, I think it's Pigeon who might have actually told me, Wooks and someone else, I'm not actually sure who it is, have managed to duo the Kalphite King, and I'm sure quite a few other people have actually managed to do it as well. So, the KK can't really be that massively hard. So with that said, I think sometime I might have to see if we can grab Pigeon and maybe a couple of friends and try it out for ourselves. And yeah, if it all goes well, maybe, if you're all lucky, I might actually be able to make a guide for that. But then again, I guess it depends on how successful we are and if we get the tactics down, because I haven't actually really seen any Kalphite King guides at the moment. Just a lot of kind of like live kills, I guess. So yeah, that could be quite interesting, I think. So that's pretty much it. Friday will be a quest guide of some sorts or other, probably the Red Rack Tuba for the Penguins, carrying on that series and finishing it off. Surprise quest, probably either later today or tomorrow, why not? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Carillion tasks if they do come out. So until next time, people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Oh, actually, come to think of it, well, I've kind of been doing a bit of Conquest, as I feared Void is now actually fairly useful, and is pretty good, actually. And yeah, I don't actually have it, surprisingly enough. I only have the Elite Void top, and I now actually have the gloves, and I'm trying to go for the rest. And I kind of vaguely remember once upon a time ago saying that I will make a conquest guide. I'm pretty sure I did a kind of pest control guide, I think it was, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a conquest guide, so those of you without Void or who are interested in how long it actually takes to get Void, or the quickest way possible to get it, can look forward to that. What makes you think I'm trying to avoid leveling thieving? Anywho, that will probably happen pretty soon. Basically, you just require 2 people. It's pretty fast, I gotta be honest. And won't actually take all that long. It's surprisingly very quick. Wasn't really expecting it to be that quick, to be totally honest. So that will be up sometime. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. Depends on whether or not these Caridian tasks come out, to be totally honest. Because if I do a bit too much, then I'm gonna swamp myself, and yeah, I'll just fall behind. So, with that said, look forward to that. So that's the Conquest Guide, the Cupboard Guide, the Caridian Task Guides, 2 Quest Guides, and if it falls into next week, a 3rd Quest Guide. What the fuck? On top of that, Max Progress. Oh my god, too many videos. This way I might actually never have to level thieving. Anywho, I will catch you all later. Hope you have a good one. Jana!